On Thursday, June 17, 2010, narcotics officers with the Dothan Police Department, the Houston County Sheriff's Office, served a search warrant at 1213 Sturgis Court in Dothan. 4 ounces of crack cocaine with a street value of over $7,000 and several ounces of marijuana were recovered from the residence. Also seized during the raid were the following items: a ballistic body armor, Mac 90 assault rifle, Glock 40 caliber handgun, Tech 9 handgun, Jimenez 9mm handgun, Taurus 45 caliber handgun, $750 in cash, and a 2008 Lexus IS 250. Arrested and charged with trafficking and cocaine and possession of marijuana first degree were Adrian Terrell Jones, date of birth 2/11/85, resides at 513 West Powell Street, Dothan. Dwight Anthony Reeves, date of birth 7/31/81, resides at 1213 Sturgis Court here in Dothan. And Passion Latrice Jackson, date of birth 1/19/80, resides at 1213 Sturgis Court. Reeves and Jackson were also charged with chemical endangerment of a child. Cocaine and marijuana residue was recovered all over the residence, and children were present. And I'll open it up for questions now.
Chief, do you know if any of these people faced any type of firearms charges? Were they possessing these illegally?
They were possessing these firearms, and the FBI is looking at these to go federal, the federal charges under the ICE law.
This isn't that home where that triple murder was, is it?
That was on Sturgis Court. Yeah. I'm not sure if that was the residence or not. Would you go look that up for me? You remember the triple homicide on Sturgis Court? See what address that was.
I don't think it was it.
I don't think it was. It doesn't.
I was out there that night. I don't think it was it.
I mean, you were there together.
Yeah.
Do you know if Dwight Reeves and Passion Jackson were a couple?
That I do not know. They both resided at 1213 Reeves Street, so you can draw your own conclusion. I mean, I really don't know.
Okay.
Was bond going to be set, or they?
What about the bond? $500,000.
Each person $500,000.
Yes.
How does it feel to get all this off the streets?
Well, any time that we can make a dent like this is a substantial amount of drugs and a substantial amount of firearms. So it makes me feel better knowing that this is off the street.
See, the same lot, but
different address. Okay.
What kind of? I don't know much about it. What is that gun right down there? That's not the kind of stuff you usually find.
You're talking about the one on the end? Yeah, it's pretty common. It's very inexpensive. It's not real accurate. It's built for just firing a lot of rounds. I mean, it's semi-automatic, but you can tell by the magazine that it holds quite a few rounds.
These are the kind of cheap crime guns that we want to get off the street. These are the guns that are being used in armed robberies and assault throughout the city and throughout the county. These are the type of guns we want to get off the streets. Certainly, we respect everybody's Second Amendment rights to possess firearms, but when you have people that are involved in criminal activity and they have these types of firearms, this is what we want to get off the street. This is the types of guns that are hurting people. And also, when you have criminals in possession of ballistic vests that could possibly defeat the firearms that law enforcement are using on the street, we also want to get that out of their hands also.
Question for both of you. Which is the better end of the bus, the drugs or the guns?
I'd have to say you're tit for tat on that one. It's pretty equal. I mean, certainly, this is very dangerous as well as that's very dangerous. So I think both are equal.
These guns could be used in armed robberies or shootings or homicides. The drugs are also causing different set of problems, causing people to commit burglaries and thefts and things of that nature as they use the drugs and try to get more money to buy more drugs too. And some of these guns could have possibly been traded for drugs. Some of these guns could have come out of burglaries, and I'm sure investigators right now are busy tracing those guns. And a lot of times we find guns that have been taken in burglaries that are often then traded for drugs too.